It's a fresh start for Sauber with new owners since second half of last year. So it's been a lot of new people coming into the team, and you can really feel the motivation within the team now going into this season. It's like a fresh start for everyone in Sauber, and we're all very excited. And I'm very excited to be part of this fresh start, because I've been now, this is my third year going into 2017 with together with Sauber, and it's been two quite tough years. So hopefully this year can be a year of turning in form, and hopefully we can be stronger together in 2017. It's a very big change, I would say, in the regulations. That means that the cars, I think, looks a lot better this year. They are wider tires, and a lot more aerodynamics on the car. So they're gonna go a lot faster in the corners, and lap times is gonna be a lot faster. So automatically that means that it's gonna be a lot tougher to drive them, because they're gonna be faster basically. So it's I think a lot more fun. So I'm looking forward to racing these cars, and I think also for the fans and everyone watching, it's gonna be more spectacular to watch, just because it's gonna be faster and more effort from us drivers. So I like the changes. Let's see how it works out in reality when the season kicks off. But from what I've seen so far, I think it's looking really, really good. It's been quite a tough winter for me. First of all, in December was a bit of time off, just to switch off the racing brain a bit for a couple of weeks after the long season we had in last year. But after that, it's been a very, very tough couple of months, 2.5, 3 months here, with a lot of training to prepare for this regulation change that we have in 2017. Everyone, including us, is expecting the cars to be a lot faster, and that's going to be more demanding for us drivers. So I've been working very hard together with Alex, my trainer, to make sure that I'm in top form physically, and I put on quite a few kilos of muscles. So we've been working really, really hard on that side over the winter, to make sure that we get to the first race in Melbourne fully prepared, both mentally but also physically, for this new beast that we're gonna drive, that the new cars are. Us as a team, first of all, we want to improve and be stronger than we were last year, and we want to be back in the midfield and fight for points on a regular basis. And that automatically means that for me as a driver, my personal goals is to fight and score points as much as possible. And then, more specific goals than that, I have to wait a bit and see until we get into the season, so we see where we are and where we stand compared to our competitors. And that's sort of where we have to start from, and then we see as the season goes on. I think it's going to be a big development race, because it's a big regulation change going into this year. So everyone has done a lot of work over the winter, I'm sure. But even when the season starts, you need to really be on top of the development, because that's going to be a key, where people and teams find new areas where they can improve. You need to, as a team, drivers, engineers, everyone at the factory, we need to work really close together and make sure that all the developments that comes to the car is making sense and is in the right direction. So it's going to be a very important year in that way, and that's, for me as a driver, puts me on a lot of I wouldn't say pressure, but it's a lot of focus on me, that I make a good job, and I'm very good at feedbacking to my engineers and my guys in the factory, so they can make the updates in a most favorable way for me, so I can exploit it as much as possible. I don't know Pascal that well. I've met him obviously a few times last year and raced against him a bit last year when he was with Manor. And I knew from his CV, and from his career, that he's a very good driver with a very strong CV. Becoming the youngest ever DTM champion, I think is very impressive. And also having Mercedes that have backed him for a long time. So for me, it's a perfect teammate to have. It's a very good benchmark, and I think we can together, bring the best out of each other. So it's gonna be tough. It's always, special with teammates, but the aim from my side is that we can have a good relationship and work hard together as a team, to make sure Sauber as a team we can make a good season. But then, of course, personally, I want to be the one ahead. It's always a lot of focus on the teammate battles, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna be the stronger of the two of us.